Alright,
Welcome back, boys, ladies and gentlemen, and girls. This is CWSMMC on Fantasy Movies. I'm Bobby.
I'm Lois.
Thanks for joining us.
Yep. Alright, you ready for mine?
Shoot it out to me.
Alright. Alf versus the Gremlins.
Is that what your movie's going to be?
Yes. No, I'm just kidding. That's not my movie. My movie would actually be, just because it's so huge, if we could take, like, Night of the Living Dead, the original, black and white, because you seen how badass those zombies were.
Yeah.
If throw that in with Resident Evil, I don't think they'd last.
Alright, so... No, I don't think it would either.
They get told.
Mine, if I had the opportunity to write a movie, direct a movie, whatever, which if I had that opportunity, I'd be doing all of it, directing, acting, writing, producing, everything.
Not conceited at all, are you?
Not at all. I would want it to take place on Earth, but not Earth 1. We're going to go like Earth 99. Okay. So we've already been through 98 more Earths. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're on the 99th one. Mm-hmm. But the end of time will be when we live on the 100th Earth planet. But have a big time dimension to where we're actually fighting to rewind time against God's will, or whoever's will it is. Go back in time and fight all of the other Earths to save our very own.
So kind of like Star Trek meets Time Cop?
Well, if that's what you want to call it, yeah.
But that wasn't my movie either, I was just kidding.
I mean, if that's the way you wanted to project that out to everybody, yeah, sure, why not? You know, I just think it would be, we need something different.
Yeah.
It's the same old shit.
Who would you have directed? I'd say Spielberg.
Yeah, because it's right up his alley. Yeah.
Right, my actual movie, all joking aside, would be, I'd like, alright, it's set in like this small farm town. Like, alright, the way I have it imagined, like population like 500 people. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Everyone in this town has a deep dark secret. Okay? Like this town is just ridiculously populated to where, I mean, I really haven't thought this out in a plot or nothing, but, you know, it's just, this is just the idea I'm throwing out there. Okay. Every now and then people get stranded in this town, you know, coming through. Alright, you know, like, you see, like, Hills Have Eyes, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, something like this.
Yeah.
This is, you have to take that?
No.
Okay. This would be, I think, an epitome of something really awesome. There's always somewhere to run and be safe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not in this town. Each 500th person in this town, and I'd call them every town 500. One family is like serial killers, and then on and on and on and on and on. Like there's different, like criminal masterminds, just anything you can think of.
Alright, well that would actually, I'd watch that. I'd actually go to the theater to see that.
So, you know what?
Yeah, I like that.
And I'd have it directed by one and only person.
Who?
John Carpenter.
I just said Stephen King, but you know.
No. I'm too good for Stephen King.
Mm.
Have you read
Well,
his
you
work?
wouldn't be conceited then, would you?
I am towards Stephen King. Have you read his work lately? I'm surprised he hasn't made a movie about a killer dinner plate.
Well, that would have been better than my other independent movie that I want to shoot, the Star Crunch Killer. You know.
Then here, just to throw at the end, because I think this would be badass, just to be random and completely stupid. Because, you know, you can't take some movies, you know, completely serious. This would be the end of my movie. Are you ready? There's just one solid guy. He kills this entire town. Okay? Just kills this entire town. And walks out and he's walking out and stuff, out in like the sunset, right, before credits hit everything. And it reveals that the guy, this badass motherfucker, you know, it's not just some normal guy, is the Zodiac killer. So like, it takes a killer to kill a killer kind of concept.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, that's very good.
Well, I mean, not exactly the Zodiac killer, but like, you know, a spin-off of that, like he's big killer like New York City or something, and he's just trying to run from the cops. Runs into this town of people that would, you know, that are killers and stuff.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
And I swear to God, if I see that movie next year, I'll hunt you down and kill you if I find out who made it.
Yeah, because that's his idea, not ours.
And I just thought this off the top of my head, so that shows you how my brain works.
Alright, since you're going to go that far, let's see here. Western-wise, I would want to see it a modernized Western. Okay. Not set back in the Western style years. Okay. Modern day Western. You know, kind of like, I don't know, like you said, in a small town, but I don't want mine in a small town. I want a big ass town. Let's just say like Manhattan size. New York, okay, just go to Manhattan size. Well, Gotham would actually be the perfect place setting. But you know, bring it into modern day to where the laws that actually went downhill and everything had to go back to the Western style days. Okay. Everybody carrying 6-shooters, what have you. You know, traditional 6-shooters, not clip 45s, shit like that. You know, but bring it into modern day. The laws went down. There is no more government. The government collapsed. Everything just fucking collapsed. And just make it a modernized Western. Walking down, instead of, you know, just walk down the streets, blacktop roads. You know, still heavy buildings that's degrading over time, things like that. Just make it a modernized Western. Okay. Which I think it would be good for a movie. Just make it a modern.
If I could do like a, well, who would you have direct and stuff?
Well, if he was living, I'd have Clint Eastwood direct that one. Just because he's one of the still living that has actually been in you guys Western, you know, genre movies.
If I could go like fantasy-wise for a superhero movie, because it's a new comic out now, it's hot and stuff. But here's my spin on it. All right, I want X-Men versus Avengers versus Fantastic Four. But in my head, the leader of the Avengers is Loki. The leader of Fantastic Four is Doctor Doom, and the leader of X-Men is Magneto.
Oh, you're going to switch it all up.
Because this is literally like the villains of Avengers. The villains of Fantastic Four, like Galactus or Surfer. And you put in like, you know, the villains of X-Men, Surfer, just every one of them is just all-out war to see who is the best.
Okay. Sounds good. Once again, we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
If you have any kind of movie you want to do, who would you want to direct it? All that. Where does it take place? What year? Mine, by the way, on the Earth one, would have to be, you know, because you always see movies in the 25, 99, shit like that. I want mine like in 99, 99.
Yeah.
You know, some shit year like that, you know, and bring it up, you know, some, but, you know, we want to hear from you.
I think mine would do best like around the 60s or 70s. Because that was the best time for the war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, people, that we want to hear from you. Find us on Facebook, email us, whatever. Now, we've already said all that, you know, CWSMMC everything.
Yep.
Comment below, you know, on YouTube, and let us know what your input is and what kind of movie you want. Who would you want to direct and produce it, and tell us why, and all that good stuff. And who would you want to pick up on yours? What production would you want yours? Like 20th Century Fox, Warner Brothers, Lionsgate. Yeah, because Lionsgate's is a badass motherfucker.
And it's the horror movie opinion.
Yeah, I like Lionsgate.
And I've switched. I mean, as much as I like John Carpenter, I wouldn't want John Carpenter. I'd rather give somebody else a chance. No, it's not really Rob Zombie or anything. Because I'd like to see, just to angle it, to see what he could do, you know, with this wise, because he's been wanting to do it for some time. He's been threatening to do it. Todd McFarlane, because you've seen what he can do with a Spawn comic book,
Yeah.
the toys he makes. Imagine if you put his mind into a movie.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
That'd be good. So stay tuned for the next segment, which would be on comic books, fantasy comic books. You're in for a real good treat on that one, I hope. But if you like us, you like us, and if you don't, oh well. See you in the next segment. Stay tuned.